Hi, everyone. Queen Kuli here. How are you? Thank you for coming back. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. I am, I don't like labels, but if you don't know me, which you probably don't, I am an empath. I am a starseed. I am a clear channel, and I speak with God, with the archangels, with my ancestors, your ancestors, as well as the totem animals, as well as different people from different realms. And what I do is I activate my clients, help them find their gifts, help them find can't talk, help them find their true life purpose, which is what most people are really searching for. No matter your age, whether you're 20, 30, or 60 or 70, it doesn't matter. There are many of us who have taken a lot of different paths, and we get to a point where we're not happy, or we've been there, done that, and it's like, well, what's next? And I am here to offer you hope. And there are a number of ways to work with me. You can work with me one on one. I have something called the Brave Academy, and that's because I lived so much of my professional life in fear and my personal life too. And God had told me that being brave is where it's at, having courage is where it's at. And I got so sick of it. And then I finally surrendered and said, you know what, let's do this. And the Brave Academy was born. And I'm also working on a monthly subscription membership site if you don't want to go any of those routes. So all of that information will be in the description box below. And what I'm here to do is, if you don't know, I also have another channel, and I can link that below as well, which is numerology, because I'm big into, you have your zodiac sign, right? I'm a Scorpio, but you also in numerology have a number, and I am a master life path number 11. And believe it or not, if you've never heard of the numbers, if you don't know your number, trust me when I tell you, it's insane how on point the characteristics for your number are, right? So we all process differently. We're all different humans, but we are all here on our journey. And I am here to activate and light your way, to put you in alignment. Because what happens is when you're in alignment, you get into a flow state. When everything is matched up and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, right? Everything's in alignment, then everything that's supposed to happen starts coming towards you effortlessly. I mean, have you ever tried to do something, get a job, or be someplace where you weren't supposed to be, but you thought you were, or be with a certain person, but it really wasn't right, and you were trying so hard to make it work? Then when you find the right person, it's effortless. It's so easy. When you find the right job or you start your own business, it's not all easy, right? But you're doing what you were made to do. It's so today I wanted to talk to you, and I wanted to give you hope. And I say that because I got an email the other day from someone that I haven't met yet, and she joined the subscription, for my newsletter. And I've been hearing this a lot lately. This is a theme. And, I'm in the US as a country, as the world goes onward. We are all experiencing a lot of trauma. We just all got through COVID. There's a lot of uncertainty about the economy. And I don't talk politics. I hate politics. But what I will say is, on top of that, there's a lot going on in the realms as well. This is a very pivotal time for humans. We're moving from the third dimension, which is what we know and we're used to, and moving up to the next dimension. They say in the age of Aquarius. I don't know, but I do know there's a lot happening. Well, no matter where you are in your walk, and I always say there's no judgment here because there's people ahead of me, right? And people behind me. And then I am where I am, and you are where you are. I truly believe, and I hope you do too, that the universe is always on your side and always is doing good things for you, even when bad things happen, even when we lose someone we love, even when that's really hard, or we lose our job, or we have to move, or we don't have money, whatever it is. These things, there's always a silver lining, right? Because it always will make you tougher, stronger, smarter, right? But today, and actually yesterday, and I've been hearing this a lot, this woman that emailed me said, she had thought that she loved music, right? And she is a singer, and she writes music. And she had always loved music and always was told she was very good at it, right? Had a beautiful voice. And so she decided she was told, her parents were told, everyone said she was an amazing voice, amazing, she was just wonderful. And so she believed that and made that her purpose. And she believed, she was told when she was very young that she was going to be a huge superstar, like global superstar, like think a J-Lo, a Celine, whatever kind of music you like, right? Up to the top level. But it didn't happen. And she put every cent and every ounce of her strength into this, this making music, and it didn't work out. So here she is at 41 years old. And she said, I put everything I had into it. I also do like art. And I also, people come up to me and they just tell me everything, their whole story, right? I can resonate with that. But she said, I'm 41 years old. I feel like a huge idiot. I feel like I missed my chance. And am I complete? I mean, most of the time they don't hire women at 41 in the recording industry. They want the young 20-year-olds, whatever. And she just felt like everything had passed her by. She felt super negative. She felt like, what now? And just so ashamed, angry, frustrated, embarrassed, everything you can think of that's negative. And she said, so look, my question to you is, tell me, Kuli, am I right where I should be? Or have I been an idiot and I thought that I was supposed to be famous for this thing that I love? That's my heart and my soul. And it didn't work out for me. Now what? What would you say to that person? This is what I said. I don't have a crystal ball, but I will tell you this. I am sure you are talented. There's a lot at play here. It could have been timing is one thing. Timing's huge. Universal timing is something that you can't mess with it and you can't change it. And a lot of times you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, but it's the wrong time. It's almost like you have to be right on time to catch that train, right? If you're behind, you'll catch the one that goes to a different place. Same thing if you're ahead. It could be timing, it could have been circumstances, could be anything. But what I wanted her to know was there's still hope because she had said that her art sells out. She loves doing that. She also loves talking with people and helping them. And I said, well, what if you put your art first and then your music behind that instead of your music first and then art, right? Flip it. A lot of times it's something as simple as that. But as I always say, everyone needs a coach. Everyone needs someone like me, and I need someone like my shaman because we can't see our own stuff. We can see some of it, but not all of it. But the thing was, she was only 41, and you have plenty of time. I was saying Warren Buffett, I'm sure you all know, Warren Buffett didn't make his money till after 50. Colonel Sanders didn't make his money till after 60. So, a lot of times you're in the right place. I professionally did not have a great run. I did a lot of things. I had a lot of jobs and I was very successful at the ones that I had, but I was never happy, no matter how good it looked on paper, because I wasn't using my gifts. So I would do the same loop over and over, the same pattern, self-sabotage until I finally figured out that I was self-sabotaging. And then I was able to step back from it and change it. But it took me decades to figure this out, which is why it's always good to have someone help you because you can't see everything. But how can I give you hope? Where are you? You may not have that much of a drastic situation, but you may have a job like I had that looks great on paper, but I was miserable. Why? Because I wasn't using my gifts. Or you may already be using your gifts, but you're at that next level and it's like, what now? I feel uninspired. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm doing well, but I know there's something more and I don't feel connected. So I am a clear channel. This is what I heard from God, and I have much to share with you guys. And also just want to mention if God is not your creator, if it's spirit, if it's source, if it's lordship, whatever it is, it's fine. There's no judgment. For me, it's God. For you, whatever it is, that's totally cool. This is what was said to me. And this was actually by Angel Jedediah. You see roadblocks where there are none. God has made a way for you. Take it. Allow your heart to lead you and your fear to shut down. This path is your destiny. On this path is enlightenment, healing, and greater knowing and connection with the Almighty. You are only held back by the grips and strongholds in your mind, and that is fear. The fear of being judged is from a past life, and you broke that karmic tie. It only remains in your mind, right? Let it go. It's for your own good. It can no longer hurt you once you let it go. And I let go. Fear ran my life for years. And I got so sick of it. And I was like, no more, not no more. And if that's you, I would like to help you release this because it sucks. Fear, it doesn't help you. It just keeps you small. It makes you dim your light. And I don't want anybody to dim their light because you are a divine sentient being. You are here with gifts and you are here with purpose, right? You see roadblocks where there are none. God has made a way for you. Take it. Allow your heart to lead you and your fear to shut down. This path is your destiny. On this path is enlightenment, healing, and greater knowing and connection with the Almighty. You're only held back by the grips of strongholds in your mind, and that is fear. So a lot of times, the fears that we have when we're very young or one experience we hold on to, and then we make beliefs around it. I can't do this. I can't do that. I don't have the right connections. I don't have enough money. I'm not in the right space. I'm a singer and I'm not in Nashville or I'm not in LA. I'm in, New Hampshire. What do I do? It's over for me. I can't do it. Of course you can. Of course you can. What I want to offer to you is that you've been through certain circumstances in your life. And if you're not where you need to be yet, but you will be, the reason is because you had to go through those experiences to make you stronger, but also to say to others, I know exactly where you are. When people come to me and I know exactly where they are, I can feel it because I lived it, which means if I found a way out, I can extend my hand to you, take my hand, and I'll get you from this darkness out into the light. And it's not all me. I am gifted and you are gifted, but all comes through me from the realms. Spirit comes through me, the archangels come through me, my totem animals come through me, my guides and angels come through, my ancestors, and yours too if I'm working with you. So I could not do anything without my team, right? And I want you to know that God told me a long time ago, if any of you feel separated, that is a trick that the dark ones use, and they've used it for centuries. And they continue to use it. Why? Because it works. When you feel alone, and many gifted, empathic, sensitive people out there do feel this way, feel alone because we're different, right? And then we feel no one understands us because I can't talk about the things that I'm talking about because the normies don't get it because they're unawakened and there's no judgment there. But if I'm here and you're behind me, I have to wait till you awaken and catch up before we can kind of talk about certain things because it will make more sense to you, right? Of course. That means simply that you are where you are. You have to recognize the fear that you carry or whatever you're carrying that's stopping you and let it go, which means you have to face it. You can't run from it, which I was famous for. Avoidance, procrastination, that's self-sabotage people. Procrastination is not you running away all the time from your circumstances. It's something that your subconscious does. Remember, our subconscious is usually running the show, not our conscious, right? So what do you do? I'm trying to think because I'm listening to them, what they're saying. They're saying embrace love. They're saying embrace gratefulness. They're saying it's your time. This is your time. And they're saying, we're going to ask you to do something that you don't want to do. Show more of yourself. For those of you who are introverts yet extroverts, you want to be seen, but you don't want to be in the front, but you want to be heard and seen, right? Because you have gifts and ideas you want to share. Does that ring a bell? Anybody? Move forward. You share a little bit of yourself, share more. Stand out. State your truth. Be who you were meant to be. Show us what you got. I want to support you, right? I want to help you move forward. And I want you to be happy. And if you don't know me at all, I will tell you 2 months ago, I lost somebody who was so special to me in every way. Big part of my life, huge part of my life, huge. 41 years old. Passed away totally unexpectedly. This person was healthy, didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't even smoke cigars, didn't swear, right? Nothing. Clean cut. Passed away. That made me realize again that we have no time. The only time we have is now. If you are unhappy in any area of your life, spiritually, professionally, personally, physically, it's time to address it. You are not sent here to live a life being broke in every one of those areas and unhappy and sad. You were sent here to have an amazing life, to shine your light, show your gifts, help others, whether it be 2 or 4-legged. I work with animals as well, right? So please, I want to encourage you, take the road that has the light on it, drop the fears, look at your gifts, and start using them. All right, guys, I hope this helped you. If you can like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Please leave me comments. I always read comments. I always respond. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one or through the Brave Academy, or you want to join the subscription, which I'm working on now, email me, let me know. Everything's listed below. I'll talk to you soon.